Good morning, Aloy.
Hello. How are you? Okay, yeah, the flower is over here. Then I gotta go up to Banuk figure. And I gotta go for the vantage, and the flower, then the mug, the camp. Yeah, that was our plan. Alright. Hey, Sif.
Are you going to save the world from machines today, or are you going to writhe in pain as your amazingly athletic, intelligent body is Vigo?
We're mainly focusing on collectibles, but I think eventually we'll work our way up to the next story mission up here, I think. Going from collectible to collectible all the way up there, I think is the plan. Oh, come on, you can fit.
Or maybe you'll do both, multiple times.
Aloy, please. There.
Death sounds fun, emoji face with stuck out tongue.
Campfire's covered? Oh, there's a campfire here. Why here of all places? I'll never know.
Ouch. Aloy, don't go sliding through yuccas. Those things are stiff and sharp.
Ooh. That's a Ravager.
Aloy.
Oh, going mad now.
Gotcha now!
Oh, that's one big boy.
Hawks. Alright, I see you cheating behind that mountain.
Electric jacket intensifies.
Yes, electric DACA. Back for more.
Perfect.
I See, Aloy is back to wearing her deflector shield first.
Yeah. There's our flower. Now I just gotta kill these annoying little rat bastards. They're dead. Hey buddy, I'm over here. There, you're dead now. Can I loot you already? Thank you. Okay, flower. Metal flower Mark II-H. Function true. I slumbered this spring morning and missed the dawn. From everywhere I heard the cry of birds. That night the sound of wind and rain had come. Who knows how many petals then had fallen. Function true. Oh dear God. I might just fast travel back to the fire, then move up to the nuke figure. Oh, hi there, Frames. How are you today? Okay, now we're good again. You don't see me. Goodbye. they see those guys, but not me. Y'all have fun with those Ravengers, and I'll be on my way. Oh, what the? Hi. Alright, thanks. I don't know where the hell you came from. Oh, I gotta go around, okay. My ski just coming out of nowhere. And there's our entry point.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
Oh, more. Leave me be, you stupid greenhawks. Alright, where's my mantles? I see the paintings. Oh, that's a repel point. Alright, then where the hell is the climb point? See, that's the down. Where's the up? Is this the up? This is the up over here. This is the up. Where do I go from here? Oh, gotta go up more. Oh, hey, look, there's a Shadow Carja Kingdom over there. There's the Sun Ring. We go there later as part of the story, but for right now, we're just here for a Banuk figure.
You're obviously in Bryce Canyon.
Yeah. I guess we are. Okay, game. I guess I'm supposed to jump. I was given no inclination to jump. I just kind of assumed you would grab on.
Rest in peace, Aloy.
What made it funnier was that you... What made it funnier was that you heard the shield armor die out first. And then, like, Aloy didn't initially die, the shield went, but then, like, a half second later she died. From, like, another foot down.
Although in reality I don't think that fall would have killed you.
Wait, especially with shields? Yeah, no.
Sam wants to cross-gas.
Game, no.
No.
Like, yeah, especially with shields on, yeah, no, I don't think that would kill me. Just keep riding, just keep riding, just keep riding. Ignore the guns shooting us, ignore the guns shooting us. So if that's my down, I'm gonna park you right here, so you're here when I get back from the Banuke. Sorry, Rabbit, you had to die for the greater cause. So you'll be right here when I get back. That's where I come down, but I gotta go up over here. And up we go. Okay, let's try this again then, shall we? I guess we're supposed to jump this time. There we go.
I'm not counting the guys a death. Realistically, Aloy would be injured, but nothing she couldn't recover from.
I mean, yeah. Probably not wrong. There's our figure. The Vision.
Another Banuke figurine.
Takut, falsely accused, exiled, starving, and cold. I
If the game
faltered.
says she dead to the game. Emoji face with stuck out tongue.
This I confess, as the death chills overcame me, I lost will and purpose and felt bottomless callousness of fate. But then, a vision. I saw in my mind's eye an endless white plain, with only a single figure waiting. It was you, and I knew in death, if not in life, I would see you again. When the chills faded, I rose with new hope. I paint my mark here for you in anticipation of our meeting, and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. Whose stories is this that we keep seeing? I don't know. Whoever this Tekut guy is. He's one of the Banuke, obviously, but we don't know who the hell that is. Hey, someone be down here fucking on my ride? Yes, you. Excuse me. Could you not?
Also, it's not like dying there matters, and we're in a game that clearly doesn't always follow real-world physics, like basically every game.
I'm gonna need you to fuck right off, please. Hey, you're frozen. Hey, now you're dead. Alright, hold on, let me patch you up. Oh, that's mounting, hold on. Let me patch you up. Hey! Fuck off, mate. There's a reason I hate you Glinthawks. Your pestilence annoying.
Yes, the second law of thermodynamics doesn't apply to Aloy very well.
Haha, stunned you. You need to... Y'all need to mind your own business. I don't care if you're scavengers. You're the equivalent of vultures. Oh, and there's more of you. Can I tie you down? Can I tie you down? If I nail it right, maybe. Just stay right there. You're your friend. Actually, better yet. No, don't search the Glinthawk. Hack this one. Here, I'm gonna hack your friend. Don't mind me. There, he's mine now. Congratulations. Now it's 2 versus 1. How do you like it, huh? This is how I feel when a pack of you boys ambush me. So now it's your turn. Turn the odds. There. Ow, friendly fire. And they killed my ride. You sons of bitches. Alright, now I need a new one. Alright, next stop would be the Vantage.
F.
Whatever they're looking at, it's not me. Okay, I think there's the rope down, so I think I gotta go on the other side to get up. Yeah, I think I gotta get up on this side over here.
Anchor's in. Not much better.
Sid, what does that stand for?
Ancient device. She's my mother.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
There are traces of blood all the way out here. So far from the wellland. I don't get it.
Hi, Rogue.
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
Oh, hey, unknown caller. Why are you talking to me? I'm nowhere close to Maker's End. I'm nowhere close.
Spying through my
No,
focus
I
again.
don't.
Now go on. What do you know about her?
Still at the house before long. Towards Wheels End. To help you do, I've led souls from
You always sound so sad when you say sorrow. F is from F to pay respects.
You know that's not true, Rogue. Ow, that's Mike Ludi's necklace. Okay, how do I get up here exactly? And more importantly, can y'all just leave me alone? Fuck off. Oh, and of course it just hacked the Iglin Hawk. I'm out of here. Was that what I just thought I heard? No, it wasn't. I was never here. Okay, they still know I'm here.
Also, you were coming home a lot during the weekend stuff. And it was the key the game developer chose for the team from Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, what's Sipset? And also, Rogue, funny story, it's with me now, so surprise. Okay, I don't know if this was a legit way up here, but now it's what it's the path I'm making up here now. I don't even know if that was a legit path, but now it's the path I just made.
Suddenly a corrupted Thunderbird and a demonic fire drum show up and take it out on each other. Oh shit, you took it to college with you?
Yes.
Very nice.
Fuck off, bird. You birds annoy me. Okay. I'm gonna bet Price Orbital.
Day 12.
Verb dead.
As we watch the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of sleep, took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You've written the story of our family across the stars."
So this stone used to be Bryce Orbit.
Ditter than dead.
And over there used to be that building. See that there? Yeah. Hmm. Neat. Alright, let's see.
That tree was a Pinon pine. I wonder if they made it any particular species. Laugh, I was right. You are in Bryce Canyon. It's so dead it makes my soul look alive.
So this is Bryce Canyon, huh? Alright. How about I zoom out here? Because I guess this is Bryce Canyon.
What games have you been playing recently, Sam? It has been a hot minute.
So this is Bryce Canyon. We know all this up here was Yellowstone. This Horizon, this Monster Hunter and Destiny, basically. So let's fast travel over here real quick.
Emoji flushed face.
You know what? You know what? Birds.
Verb annihilated. Some of those plants are ephedra. Verb be gone TM. And Bryce Canyon. That sounds oddly familiar.
They shoot fire. Good to know. Okay, flower. D. By its own nature, its towers above, a tangle of rivers, don't say it's a lot of dirt, piled high without end, the mist of dawn, the evening cloud draws through shadows across it. From the four directions you can just look up and see it, green and steep and wild. Okay, I guess next up is over here. get down from here.
Easy,
Bryce
easy.
Canyon is a national park in Utah. Oh shit, that is why. Thanks.
That. Is that Nils? I think that's Nils.
The great state of Utah. Tamarisk trees, emoji pouting face.
Alright, Nils, what do you want?
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers had no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. And I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. And I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are harmless. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
It'd be funny if you came across some Mormon missionaries in this game.
What the?
Over here.
Aloy unambiguously boo. She kills bandits because it helps other people, but still doesn't enjoy the killing. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. Unlike Nils over here.
What was that?
What was that, he says? Where's the alarm?
That, my good bandit, was a murder bush calling to you. Goddamn.
Campfire. Warrior. Slugger.
She beat death.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah!
They're none the wiser. I don't have any rocks.
Chill with that one.
I am a good sniper. Oh, he found one of the bodies. There's another alerted, but they still don't know of my presence. There's the alarm.
Scaring myself. I'm going in.
Good shooting,
Bandits
Aloy.
imprisoned these people.
You understand the value of an arrow in the brain. Just try to keep any arrows out of your brain.
I didn't see him there. That was too close. I was gonna say, there's our ancient vessel, but then I just rolled onto this guy. Oh, that's the alarm. Okay. Sir Malkeet.
It's an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
Strangled him with his own throat, what did she say? I said,
Good night.
Don't shoot the alarm with the fire arrow.
I'm not. Almost there.
Dealt with the alarm.
What is facing that way?
Washes away the taste of metal. And one more guy. And that's it. 100% stealth. Move
A
along
woman
now.
is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge?
Aloy, silent assassin.
Okay. It's a new day.
Yes, laugh.
I once caught a glimpse of Red Maw, a thunderjaw with scars from countless battles.
Hope I don't burn in the sun.
again.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
Oh, for them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
Remember, he is crazy.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
In other words, he doesn't want to fess up to what he did. Basically laugh.
Perfect weather for a walk.
I can see Aloy killing this guy at some point in the future. Finest Pintoras lodgepole time. How you know that baffles me. Laugh.
Well, this is as high as we go. Okay.
Why does that baffle you, Sam? Emoji face with stuck out tongue. How you can tell in a game laugh. They put a lot of attention into this game. They really did.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 1. Where better to start than at the end? Or where the end started, anyway. Ground zero. Where it all came crashing down. My career first, then everything else. And I mean everything.
By the way, this mission I am about to do is a main story mission. You're about to learn what happened to Earth in 2050 something. And it has to do with this company, Pharaoh.
Here. I can look into the
This company. Why is it always a company?
It's heavy. Well, it's going away.
Cause their evil laugh. Are game developers secretly communists? Emoji thinking face. Yeah, it's a good thing you broke your fall, Aloy. That wouldn't have killed you, but it would have broken your legs, and then you would laugh. Sif companies make good villains for multiple reasons. There is a reason this ruin is called Maker's End. It is not a coincidence.
You said it would be.
One is that you can use them without offending any national
Not a bad
sympathies.
selection. I'll put those to rest. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll get to it.
Wait! Damn him.
Admittedly, you can offend people with capitalist sympathies, as you illustrate by your comments. I'm memming. I'm memming. Why did it post twice? Darn it, YT. I'm more wondering why it's almost always a company that causes the apocalypse, not because I have capitalist sympathies. I think the cult heard me laugh. Haha, 1 trophy down. All corrupted zones done. Wood.
Looks like I'm clear.
Like I said, I think it's because of cyberpunk influences, along with companies that make good villains for multiple reasons. Cultists. Yes. Fair. I've been worshipping Blue from dusk to early light. The guys we are about to face are cultists. They worship Hades.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating.
Hades the robot,
One happy
not
family.
Hades the Greek god, right? Ironic that Hades used to be worshipped as an actual god. Yes. That's why they control corrupted machines.
Something.
Eclipse, just like he said.
Forged dirt builders.
Try not to get refined into fuel, Aloy. Wrong whistle laugh. You wouldn't enjoy it. More importantly, you wouldn't survive it either.
Who's there? Is something out there?
I love getting refined, dim emoji face with stuck out tongue. Being dead is something Aloy should be avoiding.
Might have a man down.
I love how they ignore my Mount XF.
Heard something.
These footprints, they're massive.
Oh, a corpse. I must go over and stand right next to it for no reason. The cultist.
I'm not here.
LOL. Did he just explode? Dude launched a bomb thinking I was here, runs into his own bomb. Laugh. And yes, O shot the fool canisters out of his back with bullets. You just set him off the bomb. Now all their base are belong to you.
I see him.
Yeet. Oh fuck, I stepped on my own BO, kaboom. Yeet. Oh fuck, I stepped on my own BO, kaboom. Laugh.
soaked from melted snow. All these ruins. What do the old ones do here?
YT stop posting my messages twice, emoji disappointed face. Fuck corruptors. YT stop posting my messages twice, emoji disappointed face. Laugh, YT please. YT is giving me trouble, too. Someone should kill YT, preferably by sixing an army of corrupted machines on them, maybe with the side of Psy zombies. Me, YT don't post my messages twice. YT proceeds to post that message twice.
Wait, who went down?
Have you ever died to the corruption coming off of a dead machine?
I'm free of its great old struggle.
No.
Someone here? That better not be one of ours. Something out there. I think, not sure. Got someone down over here. Doesn't look good.
Let's see if you can trigger their self-destruct mechanism.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Can't see them.
The corruptor. Might prove it.
There goes one.
That's coming with me. Going down fast. An explosion.
Trophy 2, all vessels gotten.
Another explosion.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving. And be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this deep will be up and running.
Big evil machine.
Has to be where the death bringers aimed.
Death bringer.
Never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
That's a lot of men guarding it.
Focus. Stop working.
I've disabled his focus.
Where did she go?
Rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if there's a weakness.
It has a machine gun left.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
And rockets. Lots of food.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say.
Hades time.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? I need to find a way inside the tower.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
It thinks I am Sobek.
Dr. Sobek, you are 300
Genetic profile, huh?
510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait.
It dum-dum.
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
355,000 years left. Boy.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look,
Oh, you're
if you
here.
need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So
Pharaoh learning
codes.
that he's fucked.
They needed codes of some kind to control the machines.
And now we see
Out of
issue
control.
1 of 4.
Sounds bad.
Issue 1, Super Pseudocode with no backdoor. I mean, this is kinda a thing we're facing with like Apple phones. Where they made it secure because, well, security. Laugh. And high fleet. But then like they arrest a terrorist and people are like, we need to know what is on his phone, and Apple is just like, emoji person shrugging.
Or a statue of one anyway. A machine meant to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices.
Xcom.
I guess those things were common in their world. What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe.
Also, how are you here when you already have the shield armor, or are you just trying to get missed
I've
stuff?
uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
New game. So I beat them game, then saved my gear and loadout and started again in New Game Plus. Oh, you can start a new game and keep all your stuff? That seems cheaty, lol. Who is this caller, I wonder? He knows a heck of a lot, emoji wink. This unknown caller sounds familiar. Silence tang out. It does, but I am on very difficult mind, you laugh. What fleet? And they also scale the difficulty up in NG.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines. Then they stopped. To make other kinds of weapons? Why?
All I can say at this junction is, our automated systems are fucked. Laugh.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
Don't forget the power core so you can, get another suit of shield armor. Laugh basically.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
God damn it, every time laugh.
Looks like I can
Laughing.
climb here.
Laugh.
Made it.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Corruptors are called scarabs, and are labeled for recon. Also problem 2 and 3 of 4. Biomatter fuel and forced machine control.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Biomatter fuel and minimal environmental effect don't go together. Laugh.
24/7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They could make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Horus, mobile factory that made the other two. Oh, and biofuel caused us all the rage laugh.
This'll come in handy. People are angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blame this place for something. Something bad. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
That began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
So a glitch happened and bam. Well, he's right that none of that will matter soon laugh.
Got too much already. Snow haze. white as bone. That thought got dark. The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data is being erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
You're killing robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am, or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Scrabbling a bit.
Can you spare a moment?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe. But it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
The longer this split with the Shadow Karja lasts, the more prices will go up.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and...
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the shrine of... He waits there now. Forbid this Utaro lot. The shrine was built, and the Banuk would pay... They need no beckoning. Flint-Hawk.
So, clear...
All I can ask for is your charity.
I'll do what I can.
To honor their memory.
Nothing like...
necessities. Fine goods, fair price. Here's what I don't get about
Don't pass up these goods.
These fancy decorations. Downright embarrassing.
Only the finest goods.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Only the finest goods.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them. Till we meet again. A moment of your time, Outlander?
These aren't
Machines or bandits try to get past me. There's a guard under the last gate.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it...
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. But now that they've been left to my imagination, you were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Awake and alive.
So much for being careful.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
It's a bomb, all right.
Doesn't look too big.
Well crafted. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the
Could you
liberation.
share a moment to speak of the fire things?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone gotta guard the rear.
Okay. I'll tuck that away.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
I see something!
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. Not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Spotted.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you! Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
Forget about traveling light.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us, not a goodbye.
What exactly?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under... As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, my father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. What a waste.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Well...
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Family next door keeps me up.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
I like to pace myself. Right now the pace is slow.
Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
Just a moment of your time, please. Sun and Shadow, you're the Nora who saved the Sun King. They say you tracked the Oseram assassin with your second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood, drops of blood, leading away. That tried to keep more blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got... The trail ends here. Someone must have seen the thief.
Take a breath.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off. It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Tired of being
Guess I
tired,
should
huh?
go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.